Right. So, just got clocked out of work right now, and I promised myself to. I didn't promise myself. I just told myself, hey, we're gonna be consistent on YouTube, bro. Like I have a vlog coming up, and it's a whole week in my life, like based off last week actually, and so I'm gonna be editing that, but it's gonna take a while to edit. So I still want to be consistent with these YouTube videos. So another way to do so is to also do these raw talks as well. And I just got off of work right now. I just spent so much time not being on my phone, and so it's just like, yo, bye. That's the cook right there. He's pretty cool, but I just spent some time off my phone. I mean, I was listening to a YouTube video, I guess you could say, as I was cleaning. So I mean, I guess I was technically on it, but we got off right now, and I just have some plans for this week to for what is it called, jujitsu. We're gonna do some jujitsu this week. I think it's gonna be on Friday. I'm gonna have a check-in call with my client tomorrow, and this is as of the first week of May. So I think it's May 3rd. Tomorrow's May 4th. May the 4th be with you. We're doing a collaboration at work with Star Wars, so that's gonna be like hell. I think tomorrow. I'm not gonna be here tomorrow, nor Tuesday, but Wednesday and Thursday, and then Saturday, Sunday, I'll be here. Hopefully, it's not too packed, not as bad as the SpongeBob collaboration. I made a YouTube video way back in December about the SpongeBob collaboration. It was pretty cool, but very, very packed. So we have that going on this week. Gonna be doing my workouts, of course. Gonna be doing all that. I'm quite tired right now, but after work, if I have to hit my workout, I have to hit my workout. But today's Sunday, so it's a rest day. Now we're gonna do, what else we gotta do this week? Workouts, content I need to work on, because I'm like kind of all over the place right now, and that's on me because I've been consistent with posting, but it's not very intentional. And I recently joined a mentorship, which I made a video about just like a couple days ago, but it was not 3K, it was 6,000 of down payment. 6,000, and then the rest of the money, which is like 5,000, I'm financing. So I'm gonna be basically in debt for the first time, and I'm not gonna be able to pay next month. Like I just can't physically do it. Like I have to pay off some my gym membership. I have some memberships, I have subscriptions, and it's like there's some subscriptions that I need to pay off. My MacBook I need to pay off, and I need to pay off that. I'm probably gonna pay in full by the 13th on my MacBook. I have like $300 left to pay off my MacBook, and I'm thinking, you know what, I might as well just pay that off, get that over with, and then I can just focus on paying off the mentorship. And of course I still have some other subscriptions, but it's gonna be my first time where I won't be able to make a payment on my credit card, which there's a lot. So what I plan to do is to pay at least half off. I have 1,000 in my savings, which I can use. I will earn about 2,000 to 3,000 of profit to pay off for that mentorship by June, beginning of June. So I'll have like at least half paid off if I just be so frugal. Like I'm not gonna go out that much anymore. I can afford to. Like I don't have no money to spend right now. Like I literally am negative. So and I don't know why, but I was really freaking out at first. It's like, fuck, bro, I'm not gonna be able to pay this off. And of course I'm gonna accumulate interest for that month, but it accumulates. I hope to pay at least half off so that the interest is not, it doesn't charge me interest on the 6,000, and maybe it charged me interest on like 3,000. So it'll be like maybe $100. I'm not sure, but I don't plan to have that debt for a long time because that's just my responsibility right now. I don't have I don't have a family. I don't have any sons. I don't have a wife. I don't have that much bills. Like, God bless. I just have this to focus on, this mentorship, and so I just went all in on it. I didn't expect to spend 6,000 right then and there. Even I was with 3,000, I was like, fuck, bro, this is a lot. Now 6, I'm like, no other choice now. So God bless that I don't have like responsibilities. Like, I didn't make a mistake of having a son too early or like a daughter too early. Um, just making a mistake like that. I don't have any car payments to pay off right now because I have a car passed down from my mom and my dad. God bless. Like, the situation can be much worse. Like, obviously, I'm paying for an insurance for my car, for my phone. I'm paying for the MacBook. I'm paying for my gym membership, which is quite a lot, but it's worth the investment for me because the place is nice. The people are high status. Like, the people are there are crazy. They're either very serious about fitness, they're bodybuilding, or they have nice businesses, or they're just very passionate, right? Like, I don't see this type of people at LA Fitness or at a 24 hours or at even EOS sometimes, even though EOS is a really nice gym. I just like to stay here because of the people, the connections. I love them. The people I made friends there. They're cool. But I got to be really frugal for the next month, 2 months, I would say. And my brother's birthday's coming up too. My brother's birthday's coming up, bro. And I feel horrible that I can't like spend money just worry free, like fear free of getting more into debt. So his birthday is coming up in 2 weeks, and I basically am negative right now. I'm negative, and he's sending me all these like gift ideas, and I'm like, bro, I feel so bad. I can't spend like a gift for my middle brother who gets like almost like the least attention, if I'm being honest. He kind of gets like the scraps of attention, which I feel super bad about. And so he's been sending me all these gift ideas, like WWE, like action figures. What else? Just mainly action figures from WWE. And I feel so bad that I can't like spend money freely without worrying about looking at my credit card. Like, I can't even buy food right now without looking at my card. I can't even buy like a Chipotle bowl if I want to go out with my friends. Like, me and my friends, we go out, and I can't even afford that. So that's the place that I'm in right now. I can't even afford anything. It smells like, that's probably the car right there. It smells like weed. So, but I have so much self-belief in myself to make this happen. Like, it's almost like inevitable that I'm going to be successful. How? I'm not sure, right? I have this coaching business where I have this one client. I've had several clients in the past, but then I went to do insurance, and then I was like, this is quite, difficult, and sitting down for 12 hours a day trying to just dial people who don't even want to talk to you. I don't know. It just didn't seem right with me. It seemed like a luck-based game, which almost anything is at this point. And so that's just where my feelings are. So I went back to coaching. I just invested into this mentorship. If I sold someone once, if I am helping someone once, I shouldn't use the word sold, because if using the word sold, like I sold someone, means like I scammed them. It just sounds like that. I'm able to attract the one person to help them. I can do it over again. I can do it again. And even though it seems like this person was like kind of a unicorn client, because I messaged out to him on TikTok, I got him onto Instagram, and I sent him a Google Doc, like a free doc for foods. He found it helpful, and then he reached back out for coaching. So it seems like, bro, like this client was not just someone who followed me and then bought my program. I actually talked to him 4 months ago, nurtured him during those 4 months, and then he reached out to me because of a breakup, essentially. So it just seemed like, was this just like a once in a while client that I'm gonna get? Or is there actually people who are watching my stuff who are in the buying process to have me help them with their physique, with their faith in God? I'm just thinking about that. Like, was this just a one-time fling, I guess you could say, like one-time sell? At the same time, I'm like, if I did it once, I can do it again. I just need to have the data. I can do it again. So it's just like these conflicting thoughts, just back and forth. Like, can I do it? Can I not? Can I do it? Can I not? So we're gonna be just locked in. I need to start consuming less. I need to start creating more. because I've been consuming a lot of just like this like mental masturbation stuff, I guess you could say, because the information is good, but it's just that my actions are not catching up with my consumption, right? It seems like my consumption's up here, my creation's down here. And I'm spending a lot of screen. One thing too, I've been spending a lot of screen time, and I've been telling myself, oh, it's because I do content. I'm a content creator. That's why my screen time is so high. So then why is it that every single day I'm only having like 1 to 2 posts? I'm just like starting to realize that, like, bro, you tell yourself that you're doing content and your screen time is so high, but you're only posting like very minimal times. So where's all that screen time going to? YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, just watching other people. And of course, there's great information out there, but the thing is, if you just consume, I'm stacking myself with so much information that it's like piling up, like crumpled paper, just piling up, that I don't even know what to pick from. That's what I feel like now. It's like I'm having so much cramped information, just just imagine like you crumple a piece of paper and then you just throw it in a room, and you do that like 1,000 times. Like, sure, there's so much information, but you can't even find it. You don't even know what to do because you have so much information. Now it's like you just need to take the action and just fail, right? So that's why I'm recording this video. Like, even though it's not high quality, I'm recording it because I want to be consistent. I'm recording it because the version of myself who's making the money, who's becoming the best version of himself, the ideal person I want to be, I must act like him. So if he was making the money, what would he be doing right now? Even though if let's say he's working, like let's say he has a job and he's making the money that I want to make, would he be just going home like not doing anything? No, he would be recording a YouTube video like I am right now, and no matter how late it is, he'll get it done because that's what he does. That's his job. His job relies on him putting the inputs, especially when you're a business owner. So that's what I got to say right now. Hopefully I get to just look back at this a few years later and be like, yeah, I was right. Like, I was consuming too much. Then I took action and it was worth it. Now it's time to just upload this video. So I'm gonna upload it, and I need to start looking at data more. Like, okay, what's the content that does well? How can I regurgitate it? How can I do different formats of it? How can I, change the messaging a little bit, to make it like understandable this way instead of this way, So there's a lot of things that I got to do, a lot of things I got to work on, but it comes down to just consuming less, producing more, failing more. So I'm gonna go home, gonna have some watermelon because I am quite hungry, but I cannot have any food because I want to get lean. So we're gonna have some watermelon. It's not gonna hurt. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.